Welcome to Tonal Temple. I'm Night and Day. Thank you so much for joining me. I have an awesome 20-minute post-hike flow shot live from Red Cliffs Recreation Park, Utah. We'll begin lying on our backs, slowly deepening the breath here as we settle into our mats. Inhale, sweep the arms up and overhead. Exhale, slowly press them down. Inhale, bring the arms up and over. Exhale, bring them down. Slowly bring those knees in towards your chest. Giving yourself a big hug here. Feeling free to explore any movement you feel your lower back needs right now. Extending the legs up. We're going to slowly bend them in. Inhale, open out the legs and arms. Exhale, hug the knees in. Moving with your breath. Inhale, extend the arms and legs just like a starfish. Exhale, lift the shoulders up, chin into your knees. Feeling free to get lower with the legs and the arms. Holding this last one, slowly rolling it back down. Right leg crosses over the left knee. Moving into eagle arms, right arm is underneath the left, hinging at the elbows, karate chop to the face. Forearms are back to back. Inhale here, exhale, elbows to knees. Inhale it out, exhale, knees and elbows towards each other. Breathe it out. 3 to 5 here. Allowing the knees to drop to the left, elbows twist to the right. Slowly bring the knees and elbows back into alignment, swapping the legs out here. Left leg over the right, left arm underneath the right, hinging at the elbows. Inhale it out here. Exhale, elbows and knees towards each other, moving with the breath here. Allowing the knees to fall to the right, elbows twist to the left. Bringing the elbows and knees back into alignment, unwrapping here. Rock and roll on your back, about 1 to 3 rocks. Making your way up through to tabletop. Shoulders over the wrists, hips over the knees. Deep inhale here. Exhale, look over the left shoulder towards your tailbone. Inhale it back to the middle. Exhale, look over the right shoulder towards your tailbone. Inhale it back into these C curls, looking over to the left. Left shoulder, left hip moving towards each other. And as you C curl to the right, right shoulder and right hip move towards each other. Tuck the toes underneath. We're allowing the knees to hover about 3 inches, 3 to 4 breaths. Gently bring it back down. Extend the left leg back. Back toes pointed straight down. Option to reach forward with the opposite right arm. Chin is lowered, tip of the nose pointing straight down into your mat, elbow and knee towards each other. Inhale, extend it out. Exhale, elbow to knee. One more. Hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend that foot back out, lifting it up. Giving yourself a good arch here. Crossing the left leg over to the right. Look over the right shoulder, breathing and stretching into the side body. Gently moving back into tabletop. Right leg straight back, lifted here. Opposite left shoulder reaches forward. Elbow and knee in towards each other. Moving with the breath. Holding the last one for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Kick the right foot up, lifting the chest, shoulders back away from the ears, and bring the right leg over to the left. We're looking over our left shoulder. Gently making your way back into tabletop. Tuck the toes underneath, moving into downward facing dog. Feel free to move the hips around. Walk your dog here. Shoulders pulling up away from the ears into their sockets, chin into your chest. Deep breaths. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Exhale it here. Open out that hip. Keeping the shoulders squared to the mat. Sweep that left knee through big circles. Bring the left knee through. And we're onto the back knee here. Grounded lunge. Feel this out. Take your time. Reach for the floor if you have to. Deep breaths. Allowing your hips to sink a little closer towards the mat on every exhale. Breathing, releasing through this stretch. Making your way into lizard, you can slip this left hand underneath your left leg. You can keep it on the floor or wrap it. Gently making our way out of this lunge. Bringing our hips back into saddle. Reaching forward. Taking a rock forward. Or 2, as many as you need here. gently sit onto the floor. Right foot is on the outside of the right hip, and knees are close together. Reach it forward. Deep breaths, surrendering to your mat here. Gently making your way up. And we're switching out legs here, taking your time, kicking the right leg up, opening up the hip. Big circles with the knees. Sweep that right knee high up into the chest, step it through, back knee down. Take your time getting lower and deeper into this stretch. Gently bringing your hips up and back into saddle. And bringing it into seated with the left foot tucked beside the left hip. Both knees are close to each other here. Another breath or two here. About another breath. Then slowly make your way up. Onto your knees. So we're sitting on our heels, gently lifting our hips up, lifting up our chest, allowing our neck to slowly hang back. Take your time coming into this. Pressing the navel forward. Gently making your way back down and into child's pose. Gently making your way back up. Tuck the toes underneath into downward facing dog, then walk the feet up to the top of the mat. Inhale halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. Then inhale, sweep those arms out and up. Exhale, palms together down at heart center. Open out your legs, feet parallel. Nice wide stance, wide but manageable. Flat back forward. If we're not quite touching the floor, feel free to grab your shins, your legs, anywhere. If you have blocks, you can use blocks. If you are touching the floor, see if you can bring your hands in the same line as your feet. And no matter where we're at, allowing the crown of the head to point straight down into the mat. Option to take an inversion here, or a headstand. I couldn't help myself. However, no pressure. And make your way back up. Inhale, open out the arms. Exhale, clasp the hands behind you. And gently bring those wrists forward, letting them hang. Crown of the head pointing straight down to the mat. Relax into this shape here. At your own pace, slowly make your way up. And we're stretching to the left side, mirroring each other. We're stretching to the left. We're going to try to keep this left heel down. Feeling this out. Option to take a bind here. Then square it up into a lunge, twisted lunge, opening up to the right. Gently allow that back knee to come down, reach for the foot. If this is a little tricky, you can reach for leggings, or if you have a strap, you can wrap a strap around your foot. And gently make your way around to the right side, allowing the right heel to come down to the floor. Pitching your weight forward. Option to take a bind. And gently twist towards your left leg into a lunge. Left arm up into twisted lunge. Breathing deeply, back knee down. Option to lift the back foot up. Gently pressing the heel towards your glute. Making your way back to the front of the mat. Into a vinyasa. After downward facing dog, chaturanga down to the ground. Making our way into Sphinx pose. Elbows in front of the shoulder line. Relax the glutes and the legs. Your shoulders are still working though. They're back and down away from the ears, opening up the chest. Chin is level to the floor. We're going to reach for the left foot and gently press it in towards the glute. How far you stretch into this is up to you. Take your time. Making your way up. And knees together into child's pose. Forehead on the ground, arms down along your sides. Slowly lift the hips up, and we're rolling onto the crown of the head. And we're just hanging out here, allowing the shoulders to relax, allowing gravity to do its work. Deep breaths. Gently lower back down. Thank you so much for joining me. Till next time, namaste.